Well, it looked like I was going to have to switch on over and skip the intro. That was kind of a bum. But I am hoping you guys can hear me. Are we going for a good thing right now? I'm looking around just to make sure there's no other clauses. So, welcome. Are we having a good Are we having a good day? All right. I'm just testing the sound off my iPad just to make sure everything's good. Let's get on with this. So, welcome to Balloon Entertainment Network News. I am so glad that you guys are joining in today. We have a lot of things going on that is just out of this world, and one of the things that I am seriously excited about. But first, we got to head over to the sponsors. We got to make sure we announce our sponsors, which is allamericanballoons.net and Bada Boom stickers. Don't forget to put a face on that balloon. Hey, so also, any of you guys still not familiar with what's going on in the in the balloon world, where we're trying to make sure that everyone's aware of the environmental hookups that are happening. ABAUSA.org is a website that you can go to, or you can go to ABA, AEBA, for Facebook and join the ABA Facebook group. That one is more zoned in for balloon twisters and people, so you can get a little more in depth. And then the Facebook page is for people worldwide. And we also want to make sure that you guys are aware and up to date to things like that. So you have the right verbiage to make sure that when you're confronted with people who are talking about the environment and balloons, that you know exactly what you're talking about in response back. We can help you all through that, and that's with the ABA group, and they'll be glad to help you out. So don't forget to check that out. So, one of the great things that we're doing, and it's something that we have been striving to work, and I'm just overwhelmed with everything going on. And there's just overwhelmingness. One of the things that we're here and mostly here for today is for the Marvin Hardy and Penny Hardy Balloon Jam. Um, When I did the report last week on Sunday about Marvin Hardy and his Valentine's Day event, there was a lot of people that responded back and messaged Shan regarding the Valentines and everything like that, and they kind of felt like they were excluded out. So Shan Ingleby had a discussion with Marvin regarding this, and this discussion was talking about a balloon jam. So April 20th, not April 20th, April 29th, April 30th, and May 1st, 2019, Marvin will be and Penny Hardy will be there doing some jamming with people. Now, just make sure that you understand on the 29th, though, is actually Penny's birthday. So the 29th, Marvin's not going to be there, but we have set up a meet and greet. And this is going to be amazing. Um, it's like these people came out and said, "Hey, I want to be involved. Hey, I want to be involved." So Shannon and I have literally been overwhelmed with the excitement of people helping out and wanting to be involved in Marvin Hardy's last balloon jam. Um, Marvin will be signing his books. We'll have a limited edition books available, but they will be in limited numbers. We don't have the exact numbers yet. Literally, this started on Monday last week. So Sunday's news report jumped to Monday action, and we've been putting this together in 1 week so far. It has been a roller coaster of a huge amount of things. Mark Cross from Qualitex has been just a dime to work with at this point. It's been amazing how people have been responding to the calls and messages and emails. And we recommend, if you do come, that you bring your own books that you have. If you want Marvin to sign, we are going to have a photo booth. Hey, Sammy. Thanks for watching. Got a shout out to Sammy T. Um, we're going to have a photo booth set up so everyone can get their photos taken with Marvin. They'll be printed off for a small fee of the printing ink situation, for a small fee to print off the photos, and then Marvin will also re-sign those for you also. This is basically going to be, you're really zoning in on the fact that it's the last minute situation with Marvin and Penny Hardy for their health wise and everything like that. There is an energy going regarding teachers. I have a small list of who's showing up to teach, and you're just going to be outweighed. We have Cody Williams is going to freestyle and creative balloon twisting. We have S. Frank Stringham, who's going to be out there to teach. We have Jeffrey Kimball. Jeffrey Kimball is one of our local Utah artists. And we have, guess what, the Guinness Book World Record, Jeremy Telford, the balloon guy, who's also a local famous balloon artist that's going to be there teaching. We have Balloon Man Sham, who's going to be emceeing and juggling. We have Tamsin Speckman, who's going to teach on artwork on balloons with her daughter Helen Speckman, who is the up and rising balloon twister in our community. Um, Marvin and Penny's Balloon Jam is just outrageous. This is one of the other things that we got that was a surprise. It was just wow. We have special appearance by Mascot Miracle Foundation. They make moments for kids that have terminal diseases. Now, they're coming and they're planning on doing a teaching on mascots, a Q&A with them. What will it be to be a mascot and how to be a mascot in your area by a 3-time gold medalist mascot winner. I am just dumbfounded with all this grouping. And juggling, there's going to be a juggling jam with a juggling session. There's going to be even some face painting that's going to be happening. I mean, this is like all in one week. We put out some words of people coming just to do a balloon jam and twist with Marvin, and people want to bring more. We have there's more to come on vendors. We actually have a few vendors that want to show up, so there's going to be stuff that you're going to be able to pick up while you're there too. Um, Margin, there's going to be a raffle. The raffle system is going to be seriously a lot of great things, and the hotel is under contract. We're working out the finalizing of the pricing, and that because we hit the weekend. By the time we were settling some things, we finally hit the weekend. So we have to go back on Monday to finalize everything with that and get the pricing for you guys so you know exactly what's going on. Now, there is going to be a fee. There is a $50 fee charge for the jam or $150 for all 3 days. This is something that's going to help with the expense on Marvin because Marvin's throwing this out and we don't want him to carry that burden. So that's that. And that's why we're trying to make this as great and fabulous as possible for you guys. So we've got juggling, we've got vendors, we've got auctions, we've got limited edition things, books that are going to be sold that Marvin will sign. If you have your own books, Marvin will sign them, and photo ops with Marvin, and great balloon jamming with Marvin on Tuesday and Wednesday. Like I said, threw it together, and Marvin thought April 29th would be great. And of course, Penny's family's doing a very special birthday for her. So when they do arrive on Tuesday, we're going to also have something special for them too. And I'm so excited. This is thrilling. This is amazing. And it's just one of those things that we do. More instructors will be announced. I am not joking. We have more instructor teachers that will be announced. They're just looking at their schedules and making sure everything's hoopla good and stuff like that. There has been such an uproar just before this big announcement that I mean, we have funneled it through the balloon community. We have done a lot with the balloon community to let them know what's going on. And now that it is definitely on April 29th, 30th, and May 1st, flying into Salt Lake City, Utah. and then the day there's a $50 day charge, and then there's a $150 for all 3 days. We'll get you the hotel price as soon as we finish off that, and it's just. I Shan and I are still spinning with everything that's going on. Shan Ingleby is amazing on keeping his head together for this, plus all the gigs and things that we've had to do beyond that. Qualitex has been such a great, uh, I mean, unfoundedly great opportunities with them and some great things happening with Qualitex. I am so excited regarding that. Mark Cross has done such a great job in keeping us connected with everything that they would like to see and do. And I'm just, there are great things coming. I'm not joking. Um, I don't think I've ever been able to work in such a privileged atmosphere at this time. Being able to work with Marvin for his Valentine's thing, and yeah, Tamsin. Yes, I mentioned you teaching Tamsin and Helen. Um, the the whole thing is great because there's so many people out there that love Marvin, and when we heard the news that they were a little upset about not being able to be at the Valentine's thing, it gave us the opportunity to try one more time and include everyone possible that can make it. We know that this is totally last minute considering time span for most things happening that give you a little bit more advancedness to be able to travel. We do understand that, and but we're also working on a time frame between Marvin and Penny's health, and this is something that it becomes one of those moments where if you're able to make it, uh, do this is going to be like a big hurrah send off type thing. And so we're trying, and Shannon and I are trying our best to come up with anything and everything that we can do to make it special for you guys that are willing to come for this. It is just one of the amazing things about this. If you guys have any questions or concerns about that, and we have to thank Qualitex immensely. Mark Cross, you are just downright amazing. We have Liza Peterson from Bada Boom Stickers is going to be showing up, and I believe we have to get a finalized word from All American Balloons, but because they're like what so give them a call and say this is what's going on, and so we're seeing what if they're able to show up, but and it's just it's great to be able to feel this love and camaraderie, this people getting together, working together, and helping Marvin and Penny Hardy have a great last balloon jam. If the only thing is it's funny because Marvin is kind of like this go 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 guy. I do know personally that he gets a little tired. It's so funny, but he's still wanting to trek the world. The man has this energized energy, and it's just amazing. And I hope you guys are able to make it April 29th, 30th, and May 1st. And don't forget, Marvin will be signing autographs. We'll be doing a photo booth. There'll be photos that you can then get signed, and there'll be a small limited edition of his limited edition items. So you're looking at some things that are not printed anymore. And that is it's just one of those things that we all have. The Okay, and so some news regarding that as we move on to some more other things into things, traveling on to the next stage. One of the things I just found out about is Fave has just donated a donation. Fave has donated a free registration for the raffle for Fave, I believe. Is it for Fave? Shan, you need to confirm that for me. It's a raffle. Fave just donated a free raffle, and I'm a free raffle ticket for Fave, I believe. So Fave is getting up and wanting to do some stuff, and I hope that makes I hope that makes you guys feel good if you guys are wanting to hit fave. And I do know that is a great convention. It's been running for, oh, 20 plus years, or am I off by 5 or 10 years? I know it's been running forever. So, and it has a great history of people coming and going. Um, So a free registration for the raffle. So, Shan, I know you're listening. You got to confirm that on the Fave thing. That's the president of Fave just donated a free registration for the raffle, and I think that's registration for Fave though. And then that is great. That comes in November of this year. So Fave has some great things happening. And don't forget that Bling Bling Jam is happening in July. That is July, and it has probably some of the most wildest, craziest balloon twisters that show up there that are just rock the charts. Awesome. The That is July 23rd, 24th, 25th, and 26th. And so it's a week in July, and that's down at Fremont Street. The awesome thing about everything is that this has just rallied a lot of people together. It's brought a lot of people in the balloon community to realize some special moments that are possible to still happen with Marvin, and it's also really vibrated. I've looked at wanting to go and be at more conventions for just this. I mean, when I realized that I came in the later years of Marvin's life and his career, that I don't want to miss out on anyone more that I can meet and learn from. And this gives me the inspiration to want to hit more conventions. And that is just it's sometimes can be hard and difficult, but if I put my pennies together just right, I know I could probably hit a second or third convention in the next year. And the great thing about this is it's really made me look back upon people who have taught through many years, have been in the industry for over 30 years or more, that have such knowledge and such inspiration for everything. And it going to give such inspiration to you to be able to be more creative. And it creates this bond in balloon world and the entertainment world. Okay, my dinner's ready. My little boy. Uh, so things come together in such a wonderful way when you are dealing with this idea, and I can't tell you that. I mean, I can tell you how I feel, but I hope you kind of feel a little bit of that also, that excitement, that realization that people um, that have passed away in the past that you knew and you won't be able to see again, but you treasure those moments with them, and you treasure the knowledge that they were able to give you by giving you by being freely able to give you this educational knowledge. There are so many people out there, and I think some of the only way you can actually meet these people is through conventions. This jam has been just something that Marvin wanted to put together. It is like the ultimate send off. The Valentine's Day was his love for his wife, and it was so beautiful. Now he wants to give love back to the balloon community and give you guys something to remember and inspire from. And he will be talking about all of his things that he has done in the past to create himself to be successful. And it means hard work. He is a hard working man, and I'm great. And I just got confirmed the one free registration for Fave convention is November 10th through the 14th at the Alexis Park Resort in Las Vegas. So Fave has put in the raffle tickets. If you wish to purchase a raffle ticket for Fave, go to fave.com, I believe. Shan, you need to make sure I've got that right. Let me know. He is keeping me up to par on making sure I make sure you guys hear everything going on. So it is Buster Balloons. Oh my goodness. So I just got now notified that Buster Balloons will be teaching at Fave this year. Oh my gosh. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. I wasn't able now. I mean, I'm going down and visiting Marvin and I get to learn from Marvin now. But those people that got to see Marvin in his younger years. Now look at it, Buster Balloons, one of the most fabulous entertainers in the balloon world, is coming out and teaching. I believe wasn't he at Twist and Shout this January, this end of February? He was at Twist and Shout. I mean, we're looking at some great people. You need to make the opportunity, and I know it's hard. I know it's hard, but if you can start putting the pennies away for at least one convention. If it's not this year, it's next year. If you can't make it to Fave or Bling this year, head over, but do it. Make it to Bling, make it to the jam. This jam with Marvin Hardy is your last opportunity to shake hands with him and be with him and talk to him, and he will answer all your questions and he will give you that inspiration. You need to be able to touch that the inspiration. Do not let the past dwindle to dust. That is why I'm doing this documentary and Let's Talk Balloons. Let's Talk Balloons gives this opportunity for me to be able to talk to people like Marvin. I'm going to be talking to my mentor, Chef Hugo, which is another great twister and clown entertainer, and Santa Claus in Utah. I want to talk to all sorts of people and get their stories from not being, from being just regular buskers all the way up to people who have done some amazing things. Even buskers have done amazing things. I am not saying you have not. Everyone has done amazing things when it comes to balloons because we always bring people smiles. And what's our life is about is bringing entertainment, smiles, and joy to everyone in the balloon world. So, in the balloon entertainment world, let's kind of wrap it into a few more things. So, as we said, Fave has a registration ticket that's in the raffle, and Buster Balloons is teaching. We also have Marvin Hardy's Balloon Jam. Oh my gosh. Okay, like I just now got another zap. Just now. Just now. Balloon Artist College Zivi Kivi is sponsoring Marvin Hardy's Balloon Jam. Zivi, I am going to be wearing that red shirt you gave me 3 days straight. I mean, I might have to wash it in between, but you know what I mean. I mean, this is what seriously is happening. Sunday's news last Sunday and then Monday. And Shan and I have been literally on the phones messaging and listening to people talk and Qualitex and Mark Cross, and it's just been outrageous. And confirmed teachers already in less, like 1 day less than 1 week. I mean, we actually had the confirmed teachers 2 days ago on who I announced. We have some more teachers that we have to confirm. This is not something we expected. I To tell you the truth, Shannon and I sat down and said, "What are we thinking? Maybe 10 people might fly in, and then we have the Utah community of balloon twisters that'll show up." So we're thinking, often because Utah community people can come and go. Um, and stuff, and we are like thinking what's happening, but next thing you know, we kept getting people, "I want to be here, I want to be here, I want to be here." I have I don't think anyone's ever put anything like this together in almost 1 week. Shan and I need a rest. We need a big vacation, don't we, Shan? We seriously need a vacation after this. I guess that's when we head down to Bling Bling, right? And we're gonna go nuts at Bling Bling. Yeah, Zivit is sponsoring. I believe he's not going to be able to make it, but he's gonna be very, very up there in helping us sponsor and get some things out that we have no idea how to. So Shannon and I are just literally shaking our heads in unbelief of the love and the compassion to everyone that is that is involved in this. It is becoming the most amazing. Um, I'm trying not to cry right now. I really am. The I mean we've got okay. So here's a wrap up. We've got here's a wrap up, a reminder of who's coming to teach. Where's my notes? Oh my gosh. Okay, so on the teachers that we have that I can announce right now is Cody Williams for freestyle and creative balloons that he's going to do. S. Frank Stringham. I don't know if he's going to stand up and do stand up comedy or actually twist balloons. I just know he's going to be there teaching something. Jeffrey Kimball, who is one of our local balloon artists, and Guinness Book World Record Jeremy Telford, the balloon guy. And we've got Balloon Man Chan, who's emceeing and juggling with some teaching juggling. Tamsin Speckman with artwork on balloons with Helen, her daughter. And then we've got the special guest, special appearance by the Mascot Miracles Foundation, and they're going to be doing a Q&A and teaching on mascotting in your area and how to be a mascot in your area and what to be and what to do and being a mascot and how to be a mascot and how to be a mascot in your area by a 3-time gold medalist. I mean, this is there's special announcements for vendors that are going to be showing up. I do know my sponsors are showing up, so we're good on that. AllamericanBalloons.net and Bada Boom Stickers, Liza Peterson, and Juggling Jam breakout session and instructions will be happening. Oh, a magic! I almost forgot, huh, Shan? Um, he is teaching balloons and comedy. So, as for, I knew it was going to be balloons and comedy. I was just being. I told you I'm not a I can't. Okay, yeah. S. Franks is just wild and crazy in that comic world. Um, magic. Um, it looks like we've got some people that are wanting to teach some magic jams. So, any of you guys got that magic jam and everything like that? That is just going to be nice. Um, this, as I said, this very well may be Marvin's last balloon jam. Okay, I've spent a lot of time with Marvin, and and I understand the situations going on, and this is just a high emphasis on regarding everything that's going on. I do hope all of you guys understand all this, and Fave. Oh my gosh, don't forget Fave's raffle ticket. I think I probably said that 50 times. One more touch on everything. I want to emphasize some more stuff in the chat room here that we're on. If you guys have any questions, please pop up and ask them now. I do know that if you can share, um, we'll try and post and share this news report in every venue we're allowed to, so you guys can do that. If you have the means to share and talk to people in your local other balloon twisters in your area, team up to come to the convention. Double up, double up, um, and see if you can get down here. There's more to come. It's kind of hard on the weekends to finish off everything, so that's why we have to go and hopefully finish everything off, our the most vital thing, hotel, on Monday, and we'll get you the hotel cost right there. It's $150 for all 3 days. It is $50 a day. So, and don't forget auction pieces, and I'm putting together all sorts of things for auction pieces. I'm actually digging in my little treasure trove of things that I was going to auction for Ben. I'm going to donate to auction for the jam, for Marvin Hardy's jam. Again, this is a serious last minute situation going on, and I do hope that everyone understands that it's for love for Marvin and everything like that. And I am just overwhelmed with the amount of things. Shan Ingleby, shout out, Shan Ingleby. You guys need to send love to Shan Ingleby. He has done so much hard work and everything regarding this, and his consistency. Sometimes I'm looking at him as we're sitting there getting all these messages and all these phone calls, and I'm driving, and he's 30 minutes away from my house. I drive to his house, and then we drive to Orem. Orem's like an hour from my house, and so it's another 30 minutes from his house. And we're talking and talking, and we're trying to just make sense of all of this as we put it together. Um, Oh my gosh, Shan just said Fave will be sending something special. As you guys can read in the comments, Fave will be sending something special, sending t-shirts for the raffle. Thank you, Fave. You are so loved for your contribution. We appreciate it because, I mean, we're just I mean, it's just unbelievable, unbelievable. Zivvy Kivy, you're the man. You are seriously the man. And I know Tamsin's gonna love you even more. You know, she's been in your thing so much. And Fave, thank you so much. I can't believe it. There are so many other people, the vendors that we haven't announced yet. The sponsor of allamericanballoons.net and Liza Peterson from Bada Booms. Thank you so much for everything you guys have been doing. We appreciate it. I do hope. Now, I do want to, it's getting late. I normally like to cut this off in 30 minutes, but I know this has been exciting news and stuff. One of the things I want to remind every single one of you as you are being if you're growing and people call you to do gigs for you and you want and they say, oh, well, that's too much, do not think that you are not worth what you think you are worth, because you are worth what you are worth. If you want to charge $250 or $300 an hour, that's how much you're going to charge, because that's what you're worth and that's what you are. You are what you are. And I want you guys to stay firm on that. I want you guys to educate your customers and make sure that they understand that you are worth something. Sponsors that will willing to sponsor you to do a gig at a charity is great. If only the charity means that much to you, of course you can do it as you see fit. But don't let these other people tell you that you're not worth it, because you are. And in my heart and to your heart, I hope you understand that, because you are worth more and you are worth every dime you ask for. So don't let somebody tell you otherwise, because there'll be mean people out there that'll say the rudest things to you and you're going to feel bad. Do not let that make you feel bad. Look at what you've done. Look at what you have done and make sure that you believe in yourself, because Ken as my friend Ken Black always says when he ends his videos is, I believe in you. And my friend Ken Black is awesome up in Canada in the freezing cold weather and can't get out of it because he's stuck in his house. No, he's down at the farmer's market. That guy goes, man. Ken Black, as he always says to every time he signs off on his videos, is, I believe in you. And I want you to say that to yourself in the mirror if you feel like somebody's attacking you on your prices because they think you're too expensive. You are not. They're just not able to afford what quality you bring to your business. And that's the best thing to remember. You have quality, you have skills, and you have a specialty skill that not everyone can do. So take that in account. All right? Okay, so as I always say, ending my day is practice, practice, and keep on practicing. Because I want you guys to be the best entertainers, balloon twisters, magicians, face painters, and everything else that you do. Perfect. All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of Ben. Thanks to allamericanballoons.net for being a sponsors of Ben. And thanks to Bada Boom Stickers badaboomstickers.com. Badaboomstickers.com. As I always say, let's put a face on that balloon. You guys have a great evening. Have a great Sunday. God bless to those who believe in God. And have a good night. And take care. Bye bye.